Memobi biara akwaba eba 4 Stars Radio Jumedi so Atlanta Bontin USA and jewo diaba kwa yemi eni jebebrebe eni se yewo wempo a yewa manano mpo a yebo ye homodin se ye bedwundwen o man Ghana ho izan se ye kura yewo anano ye kuro ba ko eno anano ye kura asomdwe wo mu na emususo ede nti de na bra nyina no ya na ho asem ehia yie papa nti se wo efidi kase we so a na je se o ma ho do na o ma wa dwendwen ko ana eda yo so and there's so many mabejafo ye be chiche enkomo kakra nti no wo lakia na wa share 4 Stars Radio TV Atlanta Georgia aha ye voice wo wudwumedi bia na opese wudi a obetumi ato ensafre he ne ba behwe dwumedi no edi amaw senia esana efata sisia na bibia ye abefo ekwan so nti abefo dwumedi ya na ye de ye ne kakrakra so nti bomodia na tunsa fafre Dady Kay ni na pamfo ye obi a wotwemfo ne obi odi chiame obi so wo bonyom bibia kama na yahwe na ya mawo enne ye bekasa afa ye speaker Bagbin ne ensame odi babetudwa ye mrahye medwomfo enan bia wo mo pese wo mko anasa wo mko kwantenkro nti wo mo akonwa abeda ho empan na wodi ehu emuaye aba na menteme ho ase biso asore ewo so na eno ho ensem na ye beka mene mabedwafo ye ba abeka na obi so akere na dwen esanse ye no yentumi komrahye medwom ho na so ye betumi akere ya dwen ewa ha nti ebusafo mama obi biara atena se ye ma sese mudi mu fidie no ereto ha nti wolakia na wa share yenkoji yenkrato baako embrace ya Dady Kay.
Hello.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti sen.
Boko now so.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now so.
Nyame adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se obetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche no de abremia nkamani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abrel.
You. Enti no o de kekani na abom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why.
Match.
Eni baba.
Bye.
Hey, Kay, would they be a fontarwa? So, and then if I bunch in a body free Ghana, Bremedi answer.
Akuya ma figure na aduane but when him say US answer the head so be na Ghana aduane ato.
O de krom ha say what ha kwa enti ne ekwo so wo ha no mu nyina on say money me we na twam ya de Ghana ba US Brochimemu hanum say Charlotte Way Tropical Market. Ubenya nuane bi te se enwo macro ahoro nyina abenkwan a ye de agu chansi mu eno so benya bi wo ho. Eye magi, sardine ahoro, bayere, bode, potato, brodo, enyadoa, emu, gari, wele, prekese, beans, ebro, entos, milo, kokonte momo ne krampo no. Upebia ubenya bi wo Charlotte Way.
Edina uboy na mahu baby ko. We na madam fu bi di ho adanse. Omoton African way nyina
anne sawadanfo ni di ho adanse e kire ode anaye do kretrodo omotonton African way GT pentoma ade apempa me shirt kama ade apam manta ade eye dress skirt kawa sandal shoes slippers any coat omutimi sha office any baby bia nyina Charlotte Way Tropical Market etonton bi wo hono ahwene e se ode beto sisi ana ode beto sa na se ode beto 9 po ni Charlotte Way etonton bi wo hono hwehwe ye kire kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street Number C, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. Fryer, our telephone number way so 678-682-3577. Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean, and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
Yakoji and Kratwa Bami Mabibia Kwa Babyum Dady Kay ni 4 Stars of Radio TV. Atlanta, Georgia, USA, men konkoma mabijwa foni nyina akwa ba ye bedi kan akasa afa ye rolling Bagbin ni nsemwa odi aba betu eja enintino ye nyina yebekọ na yakokutie no nia woka ade afa sa enipa enan ya wo mokọ kwante kura boyi ne konye e free hono enti minko me wofa ya kwaba wofa ya makwaba
Dady Kay me joso
bibia boko de
nyame adom boko anga chona uzo
adom free ya yeguso say o my hu don tina de bia no yetubisia wo e video is so abefo kwanti boni tina mfa mfa kwa wo ibetumi akasa sa ntino me da se minko eye echia esefaka papa makwaba
thank you
bibia boko de
yeah admara kwa
sure mate mami ama hello
papa me joso
ayo bibia boko de mami ama
adumo no modembo adum
yo me da se me da munyina se monya ebre na ye ba betwetwe enkomo ya na say o man Ghana ho a ehia ye ninti ena ema de bia no ye bebehia na chese ya hwese yesuso no ye nimdi ana say ye nyansa kakra no wo mo agitum se wo hu na chese ye koye nimu anisa ye say ye tumi adwundwuro ma Ghana ho o man kitwe bi ye obibia na so menim de eye adru bebia na enema koye bibi ewo ho na yamhwe mepese yetie eye speaker ensam no a wode to eho no ebi na chese ye todwumeni se wo hwe emfoni kura edi ehim sisia no a wo hwe abra memfan se sisia no menim se MPP ye majority se ye minority o ye hu ne so sana ansa ye bewie no obi ya behu fakwa susa edi bore hu beka ko wie eti ye nim se MPP ne ye majority se ye minority o wo hwe emfoni ya utumu se wo mu nyina efri parliament ho ejese ebufuo aba na yentie yenkotie speaker na no die esem emra na yentoa so speaker samo kan ye we die ya sembia yenyina yemu bebre no atenti yenkonkotie mra.
Honorable members, it is important to point out that the speaker is called upon by the standing orders of parliament, particularly order 18, to inform the House of the occurrence of a vacancy of the seat of a member under clause 1B to E, G, and H of Article 97 of the Constitution. Accordingly, I proceed to inform the House that by the notification of the polls, the following members of Parliament have by their actions vacated their seats in Parliament. The members are Honorable Peter Yao Kwache Aka, NDC MP for Amenfi Central in the Western Region, now referred to as an independent parliamentary candidate for the same constituency. 2, Honorable Andrew Amwako Asiama, independent member for Fomna constituency in Ashanti region, now referred to as MPP parliamentary candidate for the constituency. 3, Honorable Kojo Asante, MPP MP for Suhum in the Eastern region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. And finally, Honorable Cynthia Mamile Morrison, MPP MP for Agona West constituency in the Central region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. These MPs cannot be allowed by law and my good self to continue to pretend to be representing people that they don't believe in and they don't have any loyalty for in this house any longer. The house is accordingly so informed.
The house so accordingly informed as someone speaker Eddie Babetu Honey a year. Nipa me inside nipa enanya or you by na way a year se majority or se minority the any because sense way the me hu fakwa ye mfitia se fakwa ye hu oni kwa wo ye majority any minority na afenyo markets so na anudi ni ye tie ne kakakra na afi ya to aso
Immediately are boycotting Parliament until this matter is determined by the Supreme Court. The Speaker has no right to interpret the Constitution, and it is so clear that what he did was to give advantage to the NDC and do the bidding of the NDC. We are not going to go further to litigate. We have a process at the court. We'll follow it up. If the court makes a pronouncement, we'll respect the orders of the court. But because we believe that the issues we have raised are issues for interpretation. Thank you very much.
The issues we have raised are in your market, so it needs the court interpretation. And Supreme Court, so Eddie Abentisiana, yeah, Tuesday now, and new know, and at forcing so the nanu di about say him say at forcing any a lady ewo machemedium say minorities are not very confusing. We don't know whether minority or majority, but we know the stand of at forcing say wono nanka abra na omoye minority no wono any jina okasama and afenyo markets so MPP ntie at the force is
quite historic. The NDC minority have just moved from minority to majority. In fact, the people of Ghana voted for the NDC majority, but if not certain machinations, this should have happened from day one of this parliament. But you see, finally we are here. We are here to do the business of the people of Ghana. We are here to begin the process to reset our country. Our country has gone through very difficult times. In fact, oftentimes the people of Ghana have blamed Parliament for not standing up for the people of Ghana. But obviously, you can't blame the NDC minority because we are not having the working majority. Today, we have the working majority, and we'll begin the process to reset our country. We want to use this opportunity to assure the people of Ghana that the NDC majority will stand for the people of Ghana any day, any time. We will begin the process to move to the majority side and elect a new second deputy speaker on Tuesday. We assure the people of Ghana that we will also take over majority of the committees of Parliament. And we'll do the work in a way that will benefit the people of Ghana. We have gone through so much as a country, and this cannot continue. We thank the Speaker for standing with the people of Ghana, respecting the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, respecting precedent and the standing order of the people of Ghana, of the Parliament of Ghana. You know, all of this, we thank the people of Ghana by standing for standing with the people of Ghana. Thank you very much. Leader. So
I'm say at a free minority as you see at voice and workers and what you say or see a year or more majority CCA. Ne enu chini yan konkotia CCA a year Supreme Court as MDB akese so omodi omodie ebaye me pese ye na yetie ni na na je ye ka mo asem ye hu senia ye beka na akwa ne konko ye se obi na akasa ahye obia no intino Supreme Court so de na anudie ediaba ye konkotie. I'm saying we if you infonino infonina eguonon naka ye we ya producer airborne homodian say obetumi atwe kasa no edi chere abra womoso babe kasa ye no na yentoa so say yate afanu nyina nia womo epa achere efa eye nia akwakusi ho nti no menkɔ yi na menkɔ wofaya ho bibia bokodi wofaya okay good ye fiti ase sisi an ye beka ye Supreme Court dia ho kakra na afi ye de galamsey na so se Nana Akufo Addo wato ediama His Excellency former President JDM say ono so di ade ena owo ekafa galamsey hunti no yemhwe Supreme Court die Supreme Court eye Bagbin edi nanu ensem edi bae nti no wohwe nimfoni a yehwe ECC ano a yafeno mark say what the beko court ena court so eruli abase wo mu hold on nti yemhwe enimo ayen na wotwe ayebem na won sen Bagbin wa wetutu mampa America ena wodi memfan say atemu edi aba ama womo a womuko kwantin kroyi anase nanka wo se wotwen na Supreme Court echechire mu ansa amanaba nti sisi ana ama nsem na atwentwen nti hina ni majority hina ni minority sisi a of amitio yenyina ekoma yenyina.
Okay, thank you very much. Enche dikame kiona me ko panelist na ya tifu nyina
obiaju so
na me kia the incoming President John Dramani Mahama and Professor JDM Nana Addo Omoba be president can 7 December 2024 7 January 2025 I be sure no nasa eniema e course in bata near Yamambo Pune kankan ya ye bida e wo Ghana na e di bibia so amadu bibia so ayede etwa amana for because Amambo Pune de ye bida in the history of Ghana and then it's time to dedicate. Yeah, I said like you put the question you asked. There were 3 arms of government. That the Kenyans are
no.
There were 3 arms of government. Obia operating separately. We have the judicial, the executive, and the legislature, right? Obia operating within the confines of the law. Though there should be checks and balances, right? But Obi means sorry, preoccupy and the cultural that like you are coming to use your powers to shut down the other arm of government. It is never done anywhere. What they are saying. Until what the Supreme Court has done is completely out of place. And in the first place, what Bagbin has done, Bagbin has not done anything wrong. Bagbin has done exactly what he is supposed to do. Because in Parliament, which is the legislature, they have what they call standing orders in Parliament, or which they follow in order to go through their procedure. The executive has also their rules, and then the judiciary has their this thing. And nobody, that means the judiciary, they don't supersede legislature, and they don't have power more than that. Are you getting it? And even if you are considering, Bagbin is higher than any of the judiciary there, because if you are counting in terms of people in position, Bagbin is number 3 in the country. If they don't know, if you take Akufo Addo out, you take Bawumia out, it's Bagbin who rule the country if both candidates are not there. Akufo Addo knew Bawumia knew Bagbin never control Ghana until whenever they will return to Ghana. It's not the Chief Justice or the Speaker, what do you call it, the Chief Justice. It's not. It's when Bagbin is not there that the Chief Justice will come in. But almost follow
you follow pa.
Yeah, one limitation and there were 3 arms of government. This is basic or elementary government. The judicial, the executive, there should be checks and balances, not that you just come up and impose your decision on somebody. They have no right to do what they have done in the now coming. What we say is already a candidate. MPP sorry go to court. omunim de omoka yes obi catch us go to onim say na ne wofa and na judge wo court so what they are there what sorry here na Akufo-Addo onim say Akufo-Addo are parking court no with the MPP all say they are making all say be dead we are parking the MPP the Supreme Court all the Supreme Court the lower court high court and what court with MPP judges in Kwa and anybody that stand up and go there the court will just listen to them. Let's take this thing one by one that you can see. How many cases in a court are this Supreme Court in Korea or my say that say case be proud of? One number one is LGBTQ. How many times and Nancy alcohol and the Catholic bishop, all the churches have risen. They have fought to they have summoned to Akufo-Addo to let the Supreme Court come with a rule against LGBT. One was Otukoro, the things that one was and when Afenyo this thing happened and Afenyo Martin just working there, they listen to him and form judges. Up collaborating, up Sister Akufo-Addo judges are what pointing and saying I really 5-0. We know them like the case one say 7090 and one the same thing they did. Meanwhile, they have not even served Bagbin Savior. We are taking the matter to court. They didn't serve Bagbin anything. Even if they have served Bagbin, they have no right to do what they have done. Because the three arms of government, operate here. So the checks and balances. You cannot just stand up from this and say, we are the judiciary. Who are you? Judiciary and so what? Judiciary under your feet. So what they are there. Bagbin has the right to control his people in parliament. And they have standing orders that they follow. And you won't even after maybe judge the judiciary to we are going to shut down what they are done. What has Bagbin done that is not right? Let me say Dady Kay. Do you know sir this thing over MPP for now and setting our president and that's all. Who can say it against the MPP no? Marco rule against that seat to be declared.
Yes, make I yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes. So if the same thing has come and there is that thing to be done, what do you think Bagbin have done wrong? He has done exactly what you people have done before. So why Afenyo Martin, what audacity or what effort does he have or whatsoever to carry the matter to court with the reason say it is going to affect Ghana their business at Parliament. Independent. Is it NDC guys who went and told your MPs that they should stop and go for independence? When the question was there, Michael Quay was ruling against his feet that they should be by-election, and if they want one thing and say it will affect government business. You see the whole thing now, Dady Kay. You see what is going on in the country. So they know that they have packed the court. At some way in the Canada, you know, when this thing happened, you know the first person that spoke about it. Atakia and the back out there can't say Bagbin has no right to do what he has done. And one of Afenyo Martin is sorry for it because mother serpent of corruption in our war. And our judge is in a good court. Yasusa Omunina the party colors. Look at this, Dady Kay. Look at what this man has said. Tony, or see the 5 Supreme Court judges who ruled against Bagbin this thing. Or say Omunina, what they have done something very wrong against the nation. And the appeal could be to say, or say he knows what was going to happen because they themselves have set the precedent down. Into a summer Bagbin Becca, no, him the SSS Bagbin. So what they are saying. Because almost MPP for now 30 star presidents, down. Now look at the 5 judges that were appointed. Gertrude Tukono, nominated for the Supreme Court 2019, made Chief Justice in 2022 by Akufo-Addo. Justice Mariama Owusu, nominated and sworn in into the Supreme Court by 2019 by Akufo-Addo. Then 3, Justice Kwame Asiedu, nominated to the Supreme Court and sworn in in 2020 by Akufo-Addo. Number 4, Justice Ernest Yao Gau, nominated to the Supreme Court in 2022 and sworn in 2022 by Akufo-Addo. Number 5, Justice Yadafun Asare, nominated into and sworn into the Supreme Court by Akufo-Addo. 5 against Dady Kay. One more time, 5-0. They will keep on ruling this like this. You just sit down and do anything. You see, when we talk, people may see say some of us, because we are NDC, that's why we criticize this government too much. You see, all these judges were appointed by Gbado. None of them have even thought with their even basic elementary government. They don't know, say, the legislature work differently, the judiciary work differently, and then the, what do you call it, the executive work differently. That's why the fact that there should be checks and balances. And when American will be government, I will give you a little bit of government knowledge. We now working hand in hand, but there should be checks and yes, oh sorry, what interfere with that. Where have you seen this before? So because the Akufo-Addo have done that thing, they think they could do anything. So how many Supreme Court judges that America have?
Okay.
Akufo-Addo appointed 17 Supreme Court judges.
All right.
And they are sitting on the bench. Doing what? You see? Dady Kay, how many minutes?
Okay, 1 minute, just 1 minute, yeah.
Okay,
wrap it up.
Dady Kay. And the one who judges in Kopoya Mabubo Mujina, Akufo-Addo na Abubo Mujina, Abu Pointiomo. And what Bagbin have done, Bagbin have not done anything wrong. As it stands right now, NDC is the majority. Now, you are press conference in there. Yeah, 137, we are 135. And now, also, independent candidate can also fall back to MPP. He can go wherever because MPP blood would. Or one who decided to be independent, also be back. Nobody has him not to go. And if you are going, it means you can be part of the house again. That is some better what you are.
Okay, all right.
There is Bagbin one or the Mra.
And I hear you, okay.
You operate in Parliament.
Okay.
And on the Tuesday, we shall see.
We shall see.
Like they should come and they will feed them there and they will see.
Okay.
What will happen over
Yo.
The
Mate, Wafayao, and your turn in Kano. See Tuesday, Wafaya Denidiaba. Tuesday, we shall see who is majority or minority in Parliament. And then once a money, me call a chair. As a Fakayan could be some Bagbin rolling, was it too early? Nanka was so train kakra, and I say in your way and no one on the Quanswan on each year. As a Faka, Uviana Mamma Matwasun, until
Cabra a rat, oh my Ghana concert will hold politicians. Okay, come on, me that was a bit of fire. More one in here. Mishama Miamaso said, and there's Habijina Ago Pramaso, and ye be diagro. I go the Basia and Yana Ed. Mimum party, and can speak as a no Besema can be cra, but me call be Naman can be there, and the one cockra there. The current speaker that we have is a concert man. The speaker, let me repeat myself. The speaker that we have now is a concert man. If you are scared to speak the truth, let's tell him. He comes out to show, say, well, you're concert man too much. Say, what one? That's what bar engine the wa. One shall call the Sammy the parliamentarian and your bread.
Sam George.
One shall honor we call. Ghana, most politicians. Elite politicians, they don't learn. Most politicians in Ghana, they are just there because of money and just to make shishi. That is what I see in politics in Ghana. They don't read. Asembia bana uye leader, sit down for some time. Netie both left and right, and then come to the middle, the center point. And in I say, yes, speaker or host is here, and you're a concert man. Bibiaba, no fee say the conscience where you're speaking to, you can act and act anyhow that you want. And it's going to be a lesson for about 47 days for the current parliament to be off. No, he will learn something better. The constitution constitution, it has too many loopholes. There are a lot of loopholes when you sit down and you read it. It conflicts itself, the constitution. Me copy was here. And say, so we a politician, nase uko parliamenter, be wise enough. At times, the way some of them speak, Actually, me say they don't read, they don't learn. Obi wo parliament is a constitution word back home. That person will never be able to point anything because one can. Supreme Court. So Mufi say parliament. I know say separations of power. No, it exists, but every step will be able to, and I won't be able to be honest. There is a leadership. Let's be very careful because yet me, mano, and these bogus politicians, Timbejina, near the woman penny crisis, or omutim bio mano no didinatem. Primitive mindset. We are not cultured. Everywhere, even Uko baby, I said, ye jay 9 krana, your leadership war. But Ghana will be at me sorry, now will cast Sambia, and I will ye she said, Ghana amamu. Upa mumi yanko fa osoro abofo nkwan free nyankopon fie mfa metena ho. Say minority or say opposition or say whatever you call them will get something to say or to talk about. Ya de mra nyansa ene edi tu anamon for amamu mu. Enye wano chaba. No, but you're not kasa. And you bit me, I say, at times you move a step, no, a bit me, I wrong for your interpretation. So, Speaker, I must say, the governance, legislature, whatever, separation is there. Then why is the Speaker quiet? Sir, Supreme Court, kasa. What did the Speaker, what was he able to do? In any ladder, no, you will penny mu. In this a musi mubu amamua. A ya man wana ye dibu mino. Parliamentarians yensia. Because no, even I think Speaker Krano, baby who has Speaker will tosini. Inti me, say me marki Speaker, me yini so ni minajuman papa. So nimna juma papa nka namo otu ye no
woka hwene yie ne wanko ye contempt.
Am I scared to say sir
wanko ye contempt
am I scared to say sir speaker na namo bi otu ye no from what I have seen, what I have heard, what I have read, and namo bi how went to ye, is it a contempt? I'm just asking you.
I don't know the law.
Is the speaker? Let me ask you. Is the speaker when Bibia Kusitri? I was in speakership crowd to one office or because speaker constitution baby brown kind. Me needing at him. I'm facing the realities because and a more penmubia and our leadership role who play any form of leadership role when there is an issue, sit down, analyze. Go and open the book. And yes, sir, and now say we are leader and now we are a member of the opposing side, you know. HSA Bibiaba now what taking as an advantage, and then you start to run your mouth. And that's why we are seeing. Say, and now say omu pray omu for power. Omu are power conscious. And to Bibiaba, they don't sit down to do the analysis well. So Papaya was when most of your friends saying, do a minority as a leader, a friend saying forcing, yeah. On look at you can't come by Bintina. Najuma de me, only a doctor no. Me governance man will nim and it's a reality because Edian wama woman penny for Uncle Gina see a quiet demonstration and yes one baby member in anwa or quite some no timika. That's any power or be John or Casama, no mutimricana because we don't read. We don't learn. Because my coach not send me a member of parliament. Ubukra or Cotra on Casata. But she says Sika Bumube Gina after Jumano or Bejibi, but Wakotna, you won so for so back. Let's be very careful.
Any person who won't for so, any person.
Oh, meet me, Nipedi, Upa, my member be dincho. Minim back, minim obia crano. Kaneshi or baby a parliamentarian ho. And I'm so proud of that young lady. Koshe.
It's also emphasis on you emphasis.
Me say obi wo ho. Ade usro the American one thing here na me say obi wo ho ayen hu ne so mfaso. Enti na me bo din bi akere no. Go to North Kaneshi. There's a young lady. Woman that in Yamishra or Ghana, Ombeji Dino politics. She's one of them. Go and listen to that lady when she speaks. I don't know her. What I know is so not Kaneshi. Oh, yeah, and yet, an mountain thing. And anasa she, anasa with you say many assume the mere fact you have a doctorate degree doesn't qualify you to be a perfect parliamentarian. Period.
Okay. So what do you expect on Tuesday?
Tuesday is in the hands of Supreme Court. So when we say the whole part say Supreme Court who hell than Supreme Court my friend say speaker crown Supreme Court level so when Supreme Court level ye pa and kadiyesi see won't take a decision apart from and I want bypass it Supreme Court won't take a decision. In every rule there is an exemption. And it is a mom who say there is an exemption in any rule. Now yes sorry. Now you feel say baby a dia kotrano tokrobi a wutimu no. A hoda wo was to me but wo cross I was in parliament. Papaya or two up parliament. I was there about 3 weeks ago. I went there. I met one of the parliamentarians. I spoke to that man. If in parliament to cry, no cha. It needs to be renovated. Or better why? We could say, oh, it's a nice place, but it needs an improvement immediately. Because nyame na meka tro mu se do mu nya bet me dia me kwaa me hunu ye no ene dia sesi a ekoso no enipa bi wo ho a se asemba aya wo mu pre wo ho too much amamuo ye nya ne sa wo amamuo ye de collective ideas won kwa wo gino na pese wo kire se emi na me yese one share wo betu na mombi na that wo siu trasia in big shame. That's it.
Let us say a chair as a for aka wutu mampa America. That channel will be see wuti as say 4 Stars Radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, Dady Kay, and Meti Ekunjoma, ya Chenche Ghana home, come Ghana de Biameka, you crum here, Obia, Fia Brucheruko Ghana, by Nejese, Atosu from say ya, and someone ya cano, a year in Nippon speaker. Wotoso or mampeni or toso miensa or mangane mo pacha say wo mo afum akokwantin kro intino ya ji o makonya ni efri sem anuntino abema MPP aye majority no abedane minority answer meko mamia ma hono yentie.
Honorable members, it is important to point out that the speaker is called upon by the standing orders of parliament, particularly Order 18, to inform the House of the occurrence of a vacancy of the seat of a member under Clause 1B to E, G, and H of Article 97 of the Constitution. Accordingly, I proceed to inform the House that by the notification of the polls, the following members of Parliament have, by their actions, vacated their seats in Parliament. The members are Honorable Peter Yao Kwashi Aka, NDC MP for Amenfi Central in the Western Region, now referred to as an independent parliamentary candidate for the same constituency. 2. Honorable Andrew Amwako Asiama, independent member for Fomna constituency in Ashanti region, now referred to as MPP parliamentary candidate for the constituency. 3. Honorable Kojo Asante, MPP MP for Suhum in the Eastern region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. And finally, Honorable Cynthia Mamile Morrison, MPP MP for Agona West constituency in the Central region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. These MPs cannot be allowed by law and my good self to continue to pretend to be representing people that they don't believe in and they don't have any loyalty for in this house any longer. The house.
Mamiama. Hello, Mamiama. Aha. Mamiama ntino wati ne speaker eka ene ho asem ena ye bobo mu ntino. Also wanu die eti say with two America ana se no ye ne kwanso ano no nti ye nhwe say ebenada emwaye say ena efi Supreme Court say abanti ni nti o mame also version
Dady Kay me de me tia mu nyina
bia juice
ye for so me feel say be obia wo ni departments or the and let me see the office
right
and my main contribution be more some questions with them. Now number one, ono in office now only we deal no and yes sir opamo and now mono makoye independent candidates. And you know if the seats are vacant now, what do we expect him to do? That's my number one question. Number two, the court, I don't think the courts have any authority to and overrule what he has done because saying, yeah, papa, like I'm saying, whether in say on your Juma said, excuse me, I think he's even better off saying and he has proved himself good. Correct in so many things. Now, so why the Juma say, oh yeah, fuck ononim remua. Omo person omo overruled because they think that they are the Supreme Court that Akufo-Addo appointed them. So omo die obi timi enka JDM reso. Yen said JDM ne win. That was 2016. And nobody here last. Did anybody cross-check them? Adokwe went to me and good results. But in there, and then who Fritama Misha, who any elections I have board numbers, 3, 4. Did anybody cross-check it? Your man chance say Omra no. Did she do it? Did Akufo-Addo speak about it? Did the Supreme Court did they talk about it? No. And you know, Tuesday, media sometimes, this I don't waste my time because the end results are not on the 7th. On the 7th, you will leave not NDC. With the difference in governance. Now, say that is about I can't say or can say Atu is very, very intelligent, more than Sabi Baumia and in Napua Edia Carbon. I'm telling you. Now, Baumia Bedrama, dear. Significant and now good speech awama instead of joking and being like a comedian. You should not possible insult and one say the it doesn't matter. Say and that's what we want. Ghana and Sion Ghana roads in yasi abuse say. Thank God NDC for long time. They've done so well. Like say Kaso Mundi Diatem, but 80%. Like Nana Addo, the lady vice president, or me tell you what did you be attempt even upon Oba for Friday did attempt Debbie. But anything for be whether they are right or not, that MPP for they don't have authority, they don't know governance. Who in Ghana know government? Akufo-Addo about 8 years, what has he done? For 8 good years, Baumia Eddie vice president for 8 good years. Colonel Lagumpo moved to ye, Colonel Lagumpo, and Lupo to me 2 years. Anka Banka said, Moye, Cathedral Suna Makoya, said, and Pune, Siwana, and Kodasu Womono. Sabi, one couple years, simple to disqualify Akufo-Addo and his government. Say, Mukako see at Cathedral. not judges for guy Nigerian embassy. Nyama yes is the who does this investment? Some question may be so be a mammy sir where the penny pound foolish where the billions foolish and wise wisdom none zero. That's how I'll put it. Because me as a layman I will not do this. I will never assassin and Yama where your government, wait. I can become a JDM come I say, I can become a Tina, I Ghana Magana, you. It's in media, big kind of a Tuesday, and I may bump I say, Bagbin will speak. He will speak and defend himself. And but the thing is that if the seat is vacant, it's vacant. So they have to, go ahead and put things in place. Chaga Adwa was a day, Johnny seat, did I say anything about it? More impersonality will be, the perform better. Did he even speak about it? Even that one, as Uncle Sam, but when Uncle Ying because some I do free seats, call by a foul, the poor, and the call, I come on, Musikaso Mumra, a whole lot of confusion in Ghana in Parliament. I don't know why I'm not saying I can make the Tama, so your phone could move a borrow. Soldiers are not permitted in the Parliament. Up to now, we don't even know the soldiers who went into Parliament. And I can say, officially I could follow with that. But he didn't say nothing. And so allow the guy to do his job. So far so good, he has worked under MPP administration and he has done well. Or a better term, a prosecutor no crapo. Prosecutor no buy so by chinko for mama what you be. Akukopo wateno. Obano bebo no akotrana ni buomu. So you are telling me that this is governance? That's the key.
Joe. Mama and what kind of kitchen be? So you term this thing to be a good governance. It was for senior Martin Sa, who are coming to be an order to comment section or 4 stars to Brady TV, Atlanta, Georgia. You would say every information, vital information, and your debate say, Yenano, you when you cause or man Ghana no more, you share your mudu nana eta echo fee. So, and say, yen to me, anka near echo so near nya. Yankasa and Yitumbuyan for Timitra Mabisia, yet Wasso, Yabeko, a year Nana Akufo Addo, Amane, a year JDM, say galamsey in some Dady and Okafa.
Presents the finest range of Ghanaian spices. Samina spices will make your meals complete.
Matter which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election, in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly. Largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop galamsey would be reversed when he came to power, and that those who were already in jail for offenses, the galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost, nearly, even Takwa, was lost to the MPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against galamsey, that he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. JDM, where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the MPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that will take the galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact on galamsey.
I asked him to come and support the political idea of galamsey. During the week, President Akufo-Addo charged Mahama to come clear on his stance on galamsey fight. Meanwhile, Mahama has also replied, Akufo-Addo, do you think President was right to call out Mahama instead of telling the country how he is going to clear this galamsey out of the country? Instead of telling us, now he's charging Mahama Mum. Do you think the president is fair? And I face, do would you we answer you it was so. Do you think the president is fair? What for you? 5 minutes. Why? Do you think the president is fair to calling out Mahama instead of telling the country how he's dealing with galamsey issues? Minty over.
Oh, okay. Dady Kay, thank you very much. Now, me pesa me ye quick me establish here in my job. Na me ye na me to.
So running into any now
5 minutes. Me ye quick 5 minutes. We na make a judges na me bo mudin. NS yaw go the guy who no ye MPP a parliamentary candidate for whole central in 2016. And I go did that for a Supreme Court. Dady Kay my senior amount to be the full screen so I'm for it. They are senior.
I Jimmy producers, yeah.
Kate Akufo-Addo appoint MPP judges in Kwakubu, didn't because we are in opposition here, Canada. And that of Pepe and there's Gau, you know, MP or standing for MPP for whole central. And Akufo-Addo did not for Supreme Court. Okay, my unanimous fight here on my ruler your account. Dady Kay, my main brother, you know, what Akufo-Addo is saying. Dady Kay, to sum everything, what Akufo-Addo is saying, anything in line, let me say that. Because President Mahama is attacking it for now. Mahama is not in government. When Mahama was in government, the nature of galamsey activity in the country. And yeah, no, you won't. So they are there. Yes, you know, yes, and then yeah, tea, Nilo. Unya bread now, Udu ya the bread, the cap, the capital, to now the bread of Bomadino. It wasn't like that. Under your head, and you know, you money in our face, and I'll catch it. So basically, you leave your you put your presidency aside and make sure you deal with the canker. As I speak, what have you done about it? Yes, you see, they are giving birth to defamed and deformed babies in Kwan. And you know, and Mahama, let me tell you, Mahama during NDC and Mahama time, Mahama never appointees there or Muye Galamsey. What do you say? Now appointees there or Muye Galamsey. And Mahama could have, if an appointees here Galamsey, Mahama could have dealt with them. Obe Mekito, so Obe take you out of his government. As I speak right now, Awusi, Awusi, and a Charles Bisu Numu, your friend saying, won't Ninumu. Concession Akunta mining, yeah. If you Akunta mining, what people do you came to defend ways on Akunta mining or on Galamsey. Meanwhile, if you ask about what do you call it? This guy, Obeka said, me, I am a miner. Sana went to be the catcher, but you are people do you came to defend him. Say, when everybody has been chastising him for what he's doing, destroying the forest in Western region. Some reboiling at the Ohana Conference war, you come to defend them. Even women organize an Okran or Galamsey, that is a so Yahweh, Kate Jemfua or the Jemfua. My name, most of it is Galamsey. And most of them are deeply involved in this. Like we said, Professor Boatin, the reporter, they indict these people. Wabo Kouti, Wabo Omi Chazbitu, and that Chazbitu is a parliamentary candidate war. A Chicago kitchen of a parliament, because such a character wants to go to parliament. Under your watch, I want to obey the best president where I am from for. I see a unit. Kabadis are Chazbitu, Mahama Newa Bema Chazbitu, and a Mahama Chazbitu serving under Mahama. Kamahama did not pursue that. But he's still working around. He wants to go to parliament again. Very soon, MPP for and one say move let's confirm kana model back up.
Hey, Madam Fu, hey, Madam Fu, listen. Wofaya, everybody has a limit. Who patch say, you know, it's your words, but listen, are you serious?
These are for Australia, or not for a parliamentary candidate was for as Jamaica. Your friend is simple, Pius Ajide or a parliamentary candidate, or before parliament. Or no, so no, or then for Australia, assistant for Echo Australia, the Yambo number. That is what I'm saying.
Obey you are not, say, Obia raising any concern, or obey you are not, yeah. So, just
such a person is still in government. So you are all these people a Yakacho say, you almost. When he came out with the report, or citing Kopo with it, you almost so that the Galamsey minimized it. Which of them are being sacked by Akufo-Addo? They are still there. So they are saying you are coming to attack Mahama. Mahama now pointing out to Omukoye Galamsey.
Okay.
When they have said it that all your maybe that case, I'm writing out. Yes, so all your DCs are Galamsey, and it is true. Just before watching reports, I indict you, say you are still in post. So how do you think? And I Dady Kay make Makano has several times said, when you are fighting a canker or you are fighting a menace, and you the people at authority, you are deeply involved in it. How can you fight it? So they are saying, if they attack you or they Mahama be there, it's uncalled.
Okay, all right.
Deal with your people, and Galamsey will be stopped. And Kamahama na ye owa bemu ne yabubo sankopo we anko you omu dada so they are there.
Okay.
Obi ko kan so offer 1 million keke na obeja you. Then Mahama ye 150 kanu.
Okay.
1 million fair obeja politics.
All right.
Mahama.
Okay.
But you the people have done it. They have been arrested. They are culprits. Sack them, you will not sack them.
Okay.
Now you are coming to attack somebody with opposition.
Okay.
Did not encounter this problem.
All right.
That is what do you think?
Mate.
It's uncalled for. What
yeah. Okay.
All
right. Oh yeah. Eja SFK. My version. Yeah.
That's it. Let me say this, and I mean what I'm saying. I don't and I will never ever talk for any political party. I'm not scared to say what I'm saying, but I'm facing realities. I don't speak for any political party, and I will not forever. But I have every right to appreciate individuals, whatever they do, if it's to my satisfaction. So, Omomo tagging me to a political party, you can do it, but you are building your own faulty mindsets. I'm not scared. I will never. Sure, Maminka Asembako. Iriasi wohu. Say, wama u yonkura ntwan kodura. Wuntwan kod, usu wuntwan koda.
Wama unyanko ntwankwa.
Wankwankwa wo unkodru da. Hwe ye opposition bia ebeba wo Ghana no, omu mindset say enkebenya na ko my Ghana editority no manya bia ka. Eno na nyame etwa ye ma no. Na ewiase no me kan no kreba ko ani tina me kan ni attack me. Say the current development in Ghana, the current government has performed better than any government from the current opposition. Listen, me lay emphasis. The current government, me, I have a practical experience. My Ghana, my koshe. Nyama hununo. Woma ya desini any government from the current opposition party. Period. And don't ever, never ever compare yourself to the current government, what they have pursued. Even I can give you only one example, which I have enjoyed it. And Kabia school fees here, from Krasa Brabetia, me macra omako, me offers for school free, oma enjoy. It's a practical example. Tell me something, and I keep on asking you that your government, when they were in power, impacted individual lives. Ujina ho kase obi eye kalabule wabo obi dini double current president adia eyem ya o man ho pa an say tama Rollins wo hona ye kase demonstration kill me we followed that notive, that mentality, because we know say me president current or this way enka niema nka na me fisa obeye no double salary upa offer ya bra out na be deny woman ye bobo mu dini no woman call anko pachel. Why do we just blindfold our physical eyes and lie? Ye can't chronoa e been work parliament say they took double paychecks. Am I lying? Come and tell me, say my chatro. And let me say this, I support the current president 1 billion% for calling for the former president to come and answer that question. Sir, asemuna papa no ebisa say, was say what in na ban to ho. Papa no adi ato ho fine. Nia ekoso bia was say o mampanyini dada emra. No maka said Nana Akufo-Addo president me pacho asma wo kano bia me pacho me ba say me won say papa na timi aba kasa. The evil that men do will always live after them. Enipa won enam di kan bu ben say wan ma wo yon kura ntwa ankwa wo unkoduru da. And I'm telling you emphatically, former president will never be a president of Ghana again. Mark it. Go and write it. Debi ameba meka wo offer ya wo na wo kan say mutimi di nipa kura moja etwa to ho epe power. Mo pa mo nkotwa 1 million people moja na mo fanye power. That man will be the worst president in Ghana. Mark it.
So what about where we near come for and I say prophet
I'm speaking from my observations. Hearing say of Ayaokasan was so my former president be adia enwanwa fine. Dear papa no be ye bia me bom nsem ma no. Kasa papa ni gina me wo copy wo ho me dia to me cell phone so that bia papa no me hia na me boa bisa no question. And I'm serious. Say, obia hwe ye nana no na me ka to say me call Ghana no, me call Central Region, River Ankobra oti me say me di mani physical and I cried. I said it last week. Okohwe nsuo said the yesi aseno na wo mampanyini dada wo ma wo nananom wo benya nanan kansoa na wo sori gina sese obi adi saa wo na nsuo no yaseno na wo ka tese wo ba be ma no amnesty. Won't you bow down your head in shame? Is it not a calamity? Is it not something that came from your mouth? Probably it wasn't well controlled. Kami won se me bra me kana emre no emma me tumi. Nti dem pese me ka kire obi a wote ho a o defend say de papa kan ya no kura no. Ne speech na okogina ho ma se obema amnesty no me ade papa bia papa ne ye no. Me de me na tia so. Me da se
Atibia papa na baye no ordinate as Joseph Akana no ordinate so na say senior was ya kai say wo ba power wo baye de wo be dwane ana baye de ade a wunim we no
me ko ho ani papa no at speech na ko kire no I'm not scared.
Okay, Mate.
Omi yinkume.
Mate, me da say me ko mamiema ho mamiema fa wodi tato mai ne yankwai why mamiema. Hello. Mama, yenti we. Na mi bisa.
And this is about the galamsey.
About the galamsey say Nana Addo. A phrase mama on funny solution fembra. And I may bisa say is it right to call out Muhammad to bring his idea instead of for no addressing the nation what he can do?
Nana Dady Kay. Niko proud Nana fo.
Frame Nana. Meti me na na yi.
Nana do oye unyim for mo fe bi akpache.
Enkrafo chese. Obi ani ni ati.
Otranima na o senkofo ni omo na ma bounty dabi no won yi. O ti mo se cook kankasa. Why would so 8 years? So you have an account for yourself. Ukofo bi no oba so 3 years and 3 months. Papa our boss instead of saying for the 8 years I can't over free so can what you've done no what now accuse you of. That man is a shameless man. I'm telling you.
No, tubo kasa mami ma.
No.
Yeah. Say me catch no. I don't know why they say.
Keep on doing it.
They
keep on doing it. My man coming here. Because Dady Kay, that person you leave a good legacy behind you. I bet you know I can say within this 8 years, this is what I did. This is what I did. What about galamsey and about debate? You refused twice. And now, on the vice president Suka say, "Mama could debate, could debate we." Now, you are turning it against him. Because say, we are dangerous. You know, we are grow. What did it go back to jail? Because to say, I could find the go for. And in Guashing among Kwana way. Now, as a worker, mean jail. As a worker, a person. The night here, Mama Juma today. Juma is visible. Sebuko Ghana no here. And he's done very well. Whether it has helped a lot of people, a lot of Ghanaians. Among Kofo Juma. Well, our question again is what have Nana Addo done? We want to be solve a problem. Who say your job is on the line? And if it's the American, he would have been impeached long time ago. Because it's a vow. It's a vow. Papa went by or see they let the guy Sika was Sika Muna de Sika Peroff Sika Sika so comedy. You've not done nothing. Borrowing. How will you food plane?
You can't pay it.
Sika pay it. any who living on slogans and you haven't done nothing. Then me Yapa said, "Se me MPP ni anka resign. Me MPP ni anka me the card because I will never stand to defend such a government. Not BB what my former son person come back. It has escaped me. Not as a fact when it can BB. Okay, BB about Mama, which I wanted to correct it. First of all, me person me correct it about only Nana Yao statement, you know. Nana Yao never said Omu you say do. Nana Yao said it could be say MPP for you say do. And the years of a cardiac cancer could they say or see what once a worker signs say Omu you say do. And number two, I'm not in a car. I said, not wasting. JDM so about the month for the amnesty. Or see. Say, you know, and it's what but not for a Ghanaian, that's what. Then he'll give them amnesty to come and learn how to do proper mining. That's what he said. Don't misquote the guy. Go and read it and go and listen to your recording again. Okay, you take people out of context. Some of the
Mama,
MPP challenge you. It will not work. Sir, Zandam, no, it will not work. Sir, Omaba is for the hopes and the Omaba. I am used against Mama. That Mama, yes, she and then Captain Smart is a part of certain one equal part of nothing for four. I say, Mama, yes, sir, for a bonnet change. And then Mama even said it's a prosperity will be the judge. And Paso, it has been the judge. What kind of government is this? There was galamsey before I was born. But that's how come now it wasn't brown. They do proper mining. Mining is digging down deep. They never say say if they go deep now, sometimes the rocks fall on them. Even coal mining or gold or diamond. But this time around, no, mining it's illegal. It's essential. This is the 33rd time I'm coming to your house because of COVID, because of the so castle biggest car. I'm not in this area. Why can't you open your mouth and say all excavators should stop? Anybody who hear, if I hear a sound of an excavator now, that person will go to jail. Why don't you jail one person? Name an example for even the leader. Say, Mama, why are you available? Now say, prosecutor Freno, they couldn't find anything. But I am side in India. Makama, you are blaming a meet Baba Tigana, Pra, then they in your red. It was like water that people could drink from. And when did it start getting red? It started getting red just about 3.5 years ago because of that illegal mining. Now, Chinese wanted here, mucho manume jamo. Now, mudi small boys are. There was no job in the country or more hassle. Now, mudi omako to jail.
Mate.
Now, so I will give them amnesty and teach them the right thing to do now. Then you take it out of context and then you misquote the guy.
Okay, Kobra. Me pese mami ama te me kambia no. Ko pese o dane no. Let me ask Dady Kay this. Next week, before she ever start the program, no, Mesro, with due respect, be play papa no asema okay. Say the man make ama eka inverted comments begin and close. Say papa no do okay no. Yem play ni nyina ye ntie, ewiase nyina ntie. Hwe mami ama e bi na da ho sesi ano. So one hwe na wo dua. No one nua ni ye a wo ntwa ni ye o. Me pese mama wo tie ase politics ebeto yene yenyina o ye bae no ne binu aye politics ko me na me ka to say me papa a wo me no he was a politician wonim eda me papa kura ebewuo no wo ka politics ho asem anajuna no wo ye hwe de me ka no minsro mama hwe I'm telling you I'm not scared of what I'm saying o e wo internet o enti enye se me dia ho na me beka de papa no kan no ene de wo kan no sunsune wom enti for us to be sure next week ye me play no obi enti hwe me ma no me ni no but da obi gina ho kan say so ba obi masa amnesty no me were hope man no papa
okay
o man panyini dada na obi ene wo ma yakum nipa no oba o mama wo nyina amnesty no mo nyina free game
Joe yet so 4 stars of Radio TV, put your comment out there. Kasa afa the 3 or 4 MPs are Wamoko independent speaker Ade ne orders by Supreme Court so counter into this year you share anymore ebnada and as this week na yafshe nia enobeko kusi afiso Omampeni Ato Amane Omampeni that said, what is your stance on galamsey ya queen? Maybe say about saying at Omampeni also address your man on the yen you made the odina Okofa Okobisa Omampeni that one you also near Mumson of Washa. So when it's umpoa, ubi to me actually Naji.
This galamsey matter, which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly. Largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop galamsey would be reversed when he came to power. And that those who were already in jail for offenses, the galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost, nearly, even Takwa, was lost to the MPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against galamsey, that he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. JDM, where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the MPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that would take the galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact on galamsey.
Come out and support the idea of the political fight for galamsey. I know now Omampeni Ato ama Omampeni edada. Na we die ye crack. I'm commenting on double na maybe we na making kan ni na we I'm say emribe twom ye kan sasem we a year debate ba Dr. Bawumia Ekoli Omampeni dada for a debate Omampeni dada up to now no we say wamba intini bisa Omampeni dada ena wo memfan say wo dwane debate na na say ebi officer why president danintino enhu hia say onene ebeye Dr. Bawumia ebeye debate we dey ye kan kitu ebi e dey tato na che say ye dey no evie kra intino menko wo fire no ko tie wo fire ho Is Mama running away to debate Baumia? And I say he feels as being a president before, so it's not necessary for me to run. If you have anything better to share with the nation, debate and we see it from debate when the two of you sit down. You tell what I know, they tell what I do, and then citizenry and as a voters, will make a choice. So why till now? Wait and check and yadia will be ma'am 2 minutes, ma'am 3 minutes, okay? And to go, Michelle. 2 minutes.
I remember this thing cropped in some time ago.
Yes, yeah. I'm just asking, yeah.
The fact is that Mahama doesn't need to debate Baumia because Baumia himself, he's empty. Because on one account,
why don't you're empty? Why don't you debate it?
I'm coming there. That don't give me time. No, maybe explain you why he's empty. Why? We give me time so that I'll be telling you, give me more time if I don't. Let me come in. The reason being that he's empty because we debate with science and data. And Mahama left you with, and we debate with indicators. That is, it's good you brought this in again. The reason why there is no need. Mahama left you a debt to GDP of 56%. And then 104. Is that better? No. Exchange rate that you spoke about, that when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. It was 3.9. Today it is 1 to 16 Ghana cedis. Is that better? Is that what you are going to debate on? What do you call it? Unemployment situation was 8.4. Today it is 14.7. All double. Inflation was 17%. Inflation under you went to 54, 53, and now today is 25. Which one is better? A petrol of gallon under Mahama was 14 Ghana cedis. Today it's 80 Ghana a gallon. Which one is better? You told now a liter is 14 Ghana cedis. When a whole 14 Ghana cedis buy a gallon under Mahama. Look at interest rate. It was 25%. Today it's right 35 to 45 interest rate on renting rate for citizen salary. Goods and services have doubled, tripled, and quadrupled under you. Have you seen it? Effort, everybody is crying. When they are time, you were telling them they were suffering. Today they are crying. Today you said they were suffering. Today they are dying. That is sorry. Have you seen it? And everything is negative against you. So why should Mahama waste his time to come and debate you? Already Mahama has performed 300 times better than you. Your situation, your government is the worst. Have you seen it? Total debt of this thing, I could do 104. Your total debt is 761.4 billion from 120. That is what are they going to debate about again? We debate with science and data, and about we debate with science and data. And what is that science and data? Is it the indicators that I'm giving you? All the indicators is negative against you, and you have taken the country backwards 20 years under Mahama. Dedicate. Fitch, Moody's, rate B minus, which is good, and then it is DDDD, John status. We don't have economy. Economy has broken down. When you Baumia, you said you have formed a solid economic management by mentioning your name, Professor Jambafo, Afreya Koto, about Baumia, Ali. All the solid economic management have tend to be ice water. Oman need to say ice, that's the case. So look at it. Under Mahama, you said Mahama didn't have economic management team. Meanwhile, so forcing. And what do you call it? The current our Mahama's finance minister. They never perform poorly like what you have done. Have you seen it? And to that case, look at the difference. Why should Mahama go and debate such a person? That's what I'm telling you is empty. Are you getting it? And to that case, assembly at that one say, Mahama Krananu Yabeko say, I know my level. Very good. Only the level, and not Bahumian level, on back quarter to
okay.
Economy.
All right.
In terms of
sure.
governance. And the evidence is there for every Ghanaian to point at and see.
Okay.
That is why they are calling for Mahama to come back.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Because
okay.
As I speak, they have taken the country back 20 years and within 20 years to rebuild Ghana. And on our platform to debate.
Okay. All right. Yo. But I say, we as some kitchen be, and know if you have achieved all these things, and you'll be an name the numbers, any the ratio, whatever has been left into. When you come out, I feel, mom say, if you know you've done all these things, come out and say it openly, publicly, because Sisiano, only few people and name or sa information. Okay, the ukojina amamia biro wodo GDP ya ukoka GDP ya onimushi inflation onimushi 14% whatever percent come out na woka no edu baby mpa obeka ni twi na wachechire mu na nipa tiase mu say dwumediam babedi ne. But anyway, menko echia esafaka papa.
Yeah, kwabra.
Debate.
Wait a minute, short answer. Now, mama elaborate something small. Papa no on ne government decision. So also on my debate, it's left to him or every right not to say or participate, and I clap for him. Period. Until the end, menini argument say. Obia say we should go asamoja so we should go unse osi ehim ni franka no aha enti say papa no wa should go papa ko ba him ni franka enti ene there is left to them at their corner fine but offer ya pesa me kana say me offer ya wo can say me come back in shame to you. Me personally, na make control. Dr. Bawumia, no, one good politician. And he was some hitting no. Bawumia, no. Okay, say me let me correct him. Who offer you? You are in America now. Utili no at the Papa womb.
Oh, debut. Fine, I woke up.
I'm attacking because when you say Dr. Bawumia empty, are you not ashamed?
No.
But presidential candidate. Misro, upa me kasa 1 minute na maja me ba of masa jai. Ofa ya enka adie ba ko pa papa no. Ya the franka si ni dini wo so. Only one. Because the Mukanyina Miami feasibility study said who said Rich Hospital is not that man who did anything. It was the former president who was private assassination. I don't know. Former president Onyana Babiko Nyamifa ni currency. Yes. And you be papa didn't crop mama na yira. And no na yami ya. Enti so we Jonah wo kase Dr. Bawumia hwe onye hwe kra no ma me nka semba akopɛ me I defend personalities but not a political party. Dr. Bawumia onye hwe kra no me call Ghana atutu bottom papa no onye hwe fine yenka no kra atutu bottom up to its barest minimum because of cash on your mobile activities ayeye. Are you not pleased about that? Uko Ghana no observe a big shame unto you say uka se man here empty-headed.
It's a big debate.
Enti no, ya me pesa be come out here say hwe drones na ye di medicine ekono. Enya Dr. Bawumia na di buy. Is it not being effective? Enti so uka so empty-headed. What did your government do? A BT man. I'm defending a personality, not a political party. Dr. Bawumia wonye hwe kra no. One in the government atimi initiate say yema free senior high school mobile no na de yehunu no eno ane ehunu e de na moye tell me one. I have a lot to tell you about the Okasa Dr. Bawumia empty headed no eno ni ade yem ya to trust again in big shame because mama yen can't bibia enipa nia waye no ka nia who America papa so what the sa credit score so what you want we economically viable economic sensibility we economic wiser everybody should support that man. Sa credit score you are who you are in America because of the credit score system. If I'm lying, tell me. Let's face facts. Let's call a spade and ask. That man, I like him because of his brilliancy.
So what
He's
about
very mature?
You look as if you are just responding to Wafaya instead of...
No, mama will answer and say, Medical will answer, debating because of a man when in the government, do a person I gave you the answer before, say me ba, in the end, the main can was him, it's left to him. Indeed, the person may come off for your TSN and say GDP, blah 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 blah. Have you gone to bring the whole world global economic issues? Have you brought that to book or to this program? Here, Sankameka we nama jai because the awuki canon. Ma kuma kura say money empty or empty. Shame again to you the third time.
Oh, Debbie.
Come on.
This is just
don't just look. Don't let's attack personalities like say who were Jaka say. Dr. Baumia empty. Sense you trust him. When you go see him. Mechanically. Shame on to you.
Debbie. Don't do that.
Come on, me
mommy. Yeah.
Me hume no.
Me
catch it of fire and say the current economic situation if it were to be so government na wo hono na wo hotesi a enka Ghana enka jet them. Listen to what I'm saying. If it were to be some government na etisu sesia what the current government what they have gone through enka momo government na minim no a masua ho ade besi na no enka enne edaso ti crisis e kom na enka Ghana enkeja edem nyame nhyira Dady Kay samisuma nya kon abekasa ma abeka madwene na dia enipa wo ye mum yenka wate na enya wo bogus political ideas bogus se wo payo ye MPO so ye ade enti na obegina ka kire se Dr. Bawumia eye empty. My last word, shame on to you.
Joseph Akawe, Kasana, Mefansa, Jin or Mangana, who way near Adibia.
No, it's painful. It's painful. You can't go on to tell the man that the man is empty headed. What do you mean? Who are you? No, don't come out to say things. We have to. No, it's your program. You can let me stop not coming on it. I will appreciate you. But don't underrate human beings. Personality. You see your equal qualification. Let me know your qualification. What have you done to impact Africa? Go to the man's record and see what he has impacted. Don't just come to your because of your nasty political ideas. You come and diminish a personality like Dr. Bawumia. When come from?
I mean,
I love personalities. We have to acknowledge.
Make up say I won't take.
Akufo-Addo. Nana president, the current president. One say Omampenida da maboni dinida, mi moni dini. Nti me ka former president, you have to go and do research. One say my baba pani dinida because of the respect. He has been a president before. But wait now, wo asukono ma etisa wo Akufo-Addo. Give him his credentials whilst he is a president. Don't just come and do politics because of your nasty politics and you just underrate every personality. Dr. Bawumia is empty-headed. Another shame.
Ebusiafo mo fancha me na MPP NDC and some Addo so we just have to be very, 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 very careful when we're dealing with Ebusiafo ni anu pono ekudru MPP NDC na yaye bibia o e wo so nyabotre me the reason why they be me take it one more ye kon afa mo ho no wono nam kra bodyguard you. What you say, bodyguard, and then Nisika one year dinner, until maybe made Ginachi and confirm how Mr. Munko for more me. So, Ukotoaba, no what to, but anyway, Mamma Mamma, and be for Mammy debate, Mamma, until we can say we are near upon Mamma until.
Yo, James Simmons say, I know my level.
There you go.
I do know.
Me too.
Mama intelligent about me. Oh, be a woman. Say the person that he took power from, no, when good and massive. So you must start here in our baby. Now, my house is a crop one, not my mama building from scratch. More Akufo-Addo as a Pakano, Musamoton, and Numpomoton. My house is not saying, and you see a new fact is 7 years. And Numpomoton. Why you be from the scratch now? Why, yeah, dear, about atamil so duma so awaya ade and the schools na ba your mama see what baby na you couldn't even use it you could America ha police bara say room schools no remote area and ya teacher man no about who the monti bi da ya class 1 sa da bia class 1 only be mama see on in debate because who buy we economic whiskey dear and if I and we journey from economy no and our digitalization sa drew na ya can and drew no way ambulance po de buy no first excuse akohwe ade mu pe omu si NDC for it is enu guase na trade we train no and we running from something that you couldn't do only ya fan keke because of what what the kufuo and on the year cedi to dollar no but on one car say fundamental will fail you if the dollar is again no a failing no big time buy no na dollar no to see the na and 3 gun and then see the no a two to say guinea fowl na mo see mama guinea fowl no to no san a two pam dollar no me be bon pass 30 pass in December na ohun enim guase mokodi loan kra mu ntia amamo grace period say mu keep of hold na still ada na akufado on to play ni bi oba na otu na ye ka cha no yem oni se wa produmu nsomfo ho no eno ye se me yanka na ye kama amade
na debate no mama ma debate no so
it's about the economy no etido mama saying sa economy a pansa mebuino he's not going to disgrace himself and stoop low and stand and debate with a friend saying what do they call it Baumia never mikra panacho me mama to me ni yakopon panach mama hear me and go and don't stoop low you stood there and you faced Akufado our cash rest bro for certificate no you be saying certificate or see a friend say ayira ya didn't chiako the school of law nyina ye hu certificate no obi a hu baby o practice ye but practice wo papa and people for nyina wa brochie on be taxi driving omu kodi am mo papa omu see omu ye lawyer or ye lawyer or ye judge mama is not going to debate and next on debate or he knows his level and I'm proud of him that he knows his level. You can say anything against him. Mama is mama and Baumia or no on the tia bomb or Java no security big. Mackenzie are born empty headed. Maka. Now my man can be being transferred. So our personal attack, that's the case. You have to put an end to it. If we are talking about government, we are talking about it though. We all can fight and argue about the government, but this personal attack is getting overboard. I'm tired of it. Hello? Dady Kay. Dady Kay. Dady Kay.
Mami.
What is the Americano?
Some review.
Me say, JDM on debate and debate or chana. Baumia or empty headed, or no show no one any true pop. On court and on court chana. He started from economy, he failed. Now he's digitalization. Who buy all the wire be to form? Or the wire be to form no digital no. Or the wire be to mama planted all those cables. Baba Jirawa, I can say full debate.
Yo, Mate. Mammy and my so at the need Abba.
Attack, we need to stop it. We are talking about the topic number. If you can't deal with it, don't go and attack anybody.
Mate, me da say medamu nyina say obia nia wonim efa ho e na waka ne dru bebi a de bia no mekasa asem we amanyokuo mienu ewei eye amanyo a amanyokuo a modi efiti ase free 1992 abepim sample pursuit on mine no fakweko kudrubia eyamanyuko mienu we ba ni oba be ye no ba ko ba no abeye chinsa sa ni de goko wie ye ni Taiwan ni Singapore na ifidi ase na ye were fine over Singapore and over Taiwan fakweko kudru CCL all those Far East for no you know started South Korea and then look at them yen yedin sa crab the mentality of a crab we kwa no we action sa and ebebi we nsisia and nsisia na adanye atemdidie obia amanyuko we ba na wudi we atem we so ba na wudi we atemdidie sa but enkonko sewe so me mom dear I believe say wo ba na wo kana kura nyabotre wo tie more people don't listen to you wo nyabotre na uja entete ye mo a obehu ne brebo nti yenye very careful obebe different amanyo ko bi anase amanyo ni pa watifie ana wo hwe TV so mo ukokodi nsem hunu na obi bo anase de aba bi bo anase ukopra wo na we pra we wakwakoji wo memfanse upra what about go show until very careful abato is just round the corner. What are you gonna do? What is your decision? So you know yeah planning oko na oko to about we are na wadane and konko you know we if when you observer don't stand to abia just go home ayet denya bako bedin konim bako bedin enkugo na yefhwe kasa no muye yefhwe kasa yie pa because ni obi ekokudro bia no ni JDM ekokudro no yemu bi endru ho ni ananado ekokudro no yemu bi endru wundru wa you have to be very careful and talking to him so yeah don't just use any words for him just because you are on the other side of the aisle we should respect ourselves and respect our leadership regardless. So papa wo yo won yo wuntumi didi na tem then why I didn't know wuntumi didi obi papa atem. So yenye very careful and this idea you know yankasa yemre ena ye tisono. Enti meda obi bia so obi otie bia obi about mama me abedwam for mamia ma wo faya eje asefo aka amanyoku amuta muchi bebebre munya botratika wo mudie no munya bi munya bia na mabrembi so sekanti na ye na yete abruchire ofise agromti na ba ha munya ska na mumbrembi enti mo amuhwe na wo like na wa share ento petina afoforoze hu say ye wo ha eni say ye wabrochire kwa ye dwene efie ye nyina ye pese ye befie nti ye wo say efie etumi edwo a ye betumi aba betena ona yatoa abra no so ye mu bebre e wo abrochire ye 2-3 jobs enyuma mienu miensa eni ade ne ye no wa all just because we have to survive na fe ye mmefie so emeboa enuanum kakra na aka no timudamasi bebre we ekoma Andy Ajimai me producers Andy Ajimai D Black any afiso C Maxwell Wilberforce munyina mo enkra kromo na motopete e de breme mo hwe mfoni ni ade ekọ ye na me de media e de ade na minim nti wo mo ano moto e de pete e de mai abefo mfidie yi na ye de ye adwumanti de bia meka say mombo modia mo be ye bibia monto ensa emfanfrey de memehwe dwuma die no emfamo Dady Kay emena so makramo I am out.